Game 2 of Dynasty. Starting off the season 0-1, lost in week 0 to BYU, 13-10. Had some costly turnovers. Definitely could have been better, for sure. But we can get back in the win column. First home game, still a long season ahead of us, and we competed with the number 12 team in the nation to start the year. You know, and if we clean up a lot of things, I think we can put up a fight against USC. So hopefully we can build up some momentum, take on USC, and we can get into Oregon with some steam. You know, we got USC at home. Let's build it up now. Not much change, just a week of recruiting, a little practice. We're gonna try a different playbook, crowd pattern. That's a default. No fun. Wonder if you get that as you go. We got some sick cool uniforms. Just looking through. What time is this game? 10:30 at night. Oh my gosh. We'll wear a classic red. It's the Army. Oh, West Coast game. I really want to wear that black helmet. Stanford got so tough unis, bro. Yeah, but we're just gonna wear the classic home. Let's go.
So glad you could join us from the farm, Stanford Stadium in Palo Alto. We will find out a whole lot more about these teams as Week 1 showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Army Black Knights and the Stanford Cardinal. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Well, guys, Coach told me this atmosphere is going to be crucial today. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you guys.
Okay, Holly. And the Black Knights kicker headed to the football. The crowd eager, and off we go. The start of a new season. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
He stopped right there. So Stanford's offense will go to work first. Now you have a look at Dylan Risk. They were all over him for the entire game last time out. 3 sacks and a couple of picks.
We're the home team. Nice and calm, man. Let's go.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right.
Jeez.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Well, you see the offense trying to hook up on that in route, but the receiver just not able to create enough separation to complete that throw.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Irvin.
You love to see this on offense early in drives, getting that kind of
There we
yardage
go.
keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll need 3 yards.
Man, everyone
here on
starts
third
hot for the
down to
home
keep
opener,
this
huh?
opening drive alive. He's got him. It's a
Oh,
game of
baby,
first
the money
downs,
down.
and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Those always sting a little bit when you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive. Just really annoying as a defensive guy.
He
Let's go.
stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Quarterback making checks. Running inside. It's Ford. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. 8th play of the drive coming up. To the air on 1st down. He rifles one deep to the left. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Irvin. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal!
And
That's what we like to see, baby.
What you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They march 79 yards on the drive, and the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
Let's go, defense.
So the Army Black Knights offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the junior running back. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
I'm trying to get Stanford on TV, man. We're playing Friday night so we can get views. People, it's football season, man. People are hyped up.
He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed. He can break.
We're gonna play 2 games. The 14 play 1 game.
This year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
Yeah, he is.
I want to be at the gate, man. I want to get over these hiccups early.
Outmatched at most positions.
Be ready to fight now.
Still make an impact on this game, making guys miss, like doing it
Let's
by
go.
himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really.
And the pass rush
Boom,
is
baby.
effective, and they tackle
Boom.
him at the 19.
On that RPO, the QB is just trying to keep it himself and see if he can get the first down, but nothing doing. He wasn't able to spring free, just too much speed defensively, and now it sets up 4th down.
They kick it away on 4th down. Takes it on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Nice move there. Good little pickup there.
What a
as he
move
saw
by the
some
QB.
daylight and got what he could.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And they got the defense
We're getting
on
sticky.
that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Cardinal coming off that big pass back to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
That was there.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds the big tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Stanford hoping to pay off this red zone opportunity. Trying to run, it's Irvin. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Might be changing the route.
Touchdown, chat.
On the ground, it's Ford. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
And he's coming out of the end zone. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Just going to keep it after the snap.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, they went QB design run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. He couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose a yard.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down.
Good tackle, baby. Good tackle.
The gain needed about 3 more on that one. The Black Knights decide to punt it away. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. He'll field the punt. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. There he goes. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
These guys aren't human equal. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Good hands, good hands.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They'll move the wide receiver. The play action fake. Under fire. Got rid of it just in time.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all
such a horrible. That's gonna be a fumble next time.
No wonder
man.
that thing fell incomplete.
Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Out of the backfield, he's open. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Ford. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Finds some time. Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on second and short.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put them down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's second and 5. Makes the grab. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
A first down run in the red zone. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, they take a sack right down by the goal line, guys, and I think the route concept really didn't help the quarterback out there. Normally, you're thinking this is going to be a quick hitter, get the ball out of his hands fast, but that was a very slow developing route concept, and I think that's the biggest reason he got sacked.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the #1 thing. Avoid disaster here. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And
Gotta take our points,
extend their
man.
lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Army sends its offense onto the field to start the drive. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of the game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't...
Here's a little room there. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. That's exactly what you'd expect from this brave old Army team, getting it done on the ground.
Yeah, they know who they are, they know what they want to do, and they're going to run the football at you early and often in this football game.
Turning it on. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Time to
Man, this
lock in.
defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the 1st down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. From the gun, the running back has it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. A run for the quarterback. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down, as they've got a 1st at the 32. And the Black Knights kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Goes to the option. Doing it himself again. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. This quarterback part of their running game. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his big tight end. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
Obviously, great job picking up the 1st down there through the air, but you're trailing by a lot of points now, and you're in that area of the field where you should take a shot. If I was the offensive coordinator, I'd be thinking about throwing this next one into the end zone and trying to cut into the lead.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Gets the back moving. Could be an alley. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. Quarterback keep. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Army!
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the 2nd quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the 2nd half.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Irvin. At the 35, he's got room. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Going to try to get it himself. Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. The snap sets up to throw. Stepping to the right. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits. He sends 3 wide receivers left, 1 on the other side on 2nd and 4. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Irvin. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line, it's Irvin. Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch.
What a play, man.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. He's looking to pass. Back's looking for the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone.
Beautiful execution, man.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's open things up with Georgia Tech taking on the Colorado Buffaloes. And it's the Yellow Jackets, setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. 2 teams who were very familiar with the end zone today.
Stanford will boot it away to start this 2nd half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going Pete.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Fullback's got it. Sweet cut there. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's going to take off. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a 4th down. Punt is on its way. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. The Cardinal offense takes the field, ready to attack. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays, and you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
I know that was a bad pass, Chad.
Great
Jeez,
place to
man.
start for this offense.
Oh my goodness, man.
They'll start the drive. Read option left.
Come on.
Pulled down after
Gosh.
a nice run, and
That
they're
was
in the
on
red
me.
zone at the 19.
That was on me.
The Black Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run the option. He'll keep it again on the option. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They started this drive in great field position, now needing to convert on 3rd and 2. The option look. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. On the move to his left. There he goes. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. And the Black Knights will have it 1st and 10. They'll power it inside with the fullback.
And the fullback breaks off a nice gainer there. No such thing as just 3 yards in a cloud of dust with this guy. He can make people miss and get you a play.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Here comes the option. Keeps it on the option.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Trying to get it to the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Black Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Twice on this drive, they've converted on 4th down. Now they'll try it on 4th and goal. They'll go to the air. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Diving for the goal line, and the ball's knocked free.
You're joking. You are joking, bro.
Touchdown, Black Knight.
Fumble. He was stopped at the goal line. They got bailed out by a fumble. They got bailed out by a fumble, bro. He would have been short. How do we not get that, dude? Dude, like, this damn game, bro. Like, it's like, what are we doing?
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get
What
closer.
a joke.
They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And
Great job by the
deal with a
defense.
3-yard touchdown run.
What a shameful way to end such a great
He'll bring it back
defensive
from inside his 5.
effort. Yeah, ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. Yes, sir. Move, Mr. Ref. Move, Mr. Ref. Special delivery, baby. Special delivery.
What a difference a change of scenery makes, right? I mean, they went into a hostile environment. They lost their first game, but they've rebounded beautifully. And I think coming back, playing in front of their home crowd really has impacted this game, and it's gotten them back to 500.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's the kind of play that energizes.
That's what we like to see, chat.
96 yards, he took it back for the touchdown.
The game knew that football was BS.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
I always think of Chris Smooth when I see something like that. It's BS.
They'll put this one in play
It's
for a snap of the
BS.
drive from the 25. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it
Oh,
on the
stop.
score. Turning it on.
Oh, stop. I got sticked by the freaking CPU, bro. Let me pack it up. They're running all over me, man. I'm giving up 130-something yards of rushing, dude. It's freaking Army.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse.
When is my defense gonna grow up? Meet this
Well, I
team,
love
bro.
the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Floats it out in space. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He gets just a few links away from that first down.
Unbelievable that they get that close, man.
Convert on third down there.
Unbelievable they get that close.
And the Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Fourth time tonight we've seen
I
this
better
guy
run the
come
ball.
on to punt.
Playing
Goes out
Army,
of bounds,
we
and a
invited
really
Army down
nice
here.
job as they stick
Yo,
them deep
y'all
in
gotta
their
feel
own end
how hard
and
these
mark
boys
it around
hit,
the
man.
10. This
You better get
drive
going.
will commence from their own 11-yard line. To the air on first down. Rushes on him.
Oh my
And
god.
down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on second and long from the 10. Running inside. It's Irvin. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17.
Oh my gosh. I'm just
Now
spamming.
facing third and short from their own 17. Trying to impose their will with the run. He breaks a tackle. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy.
All right, let's go to the fourth.
We've reached the break, and it is Stanford holding the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. On the ground, it's Ford. Still on his feet at the 35. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first
But
down.
again, let's just run that again.
Stanford wants to push the pace. The offense changing the play. To the ground, he's got it again. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Now he's looking to throw it. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. The Cardinal come to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cardinal at the line with the 1st down. Let's see if they go back to the air. Run in the red zone. It's Irvin. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
Bringing the heat. Desperately looking. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
It's so hard to force fumbles.
Unbelievable.
And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling. You're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
It is good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Black Knights offense will go to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to scramble. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
3rd down conversions, always a
That should have been a
huge
touchdown.
They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Quarterback gets the 1st down and more. He slides past the 1st down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual threat quarterbacks. You're seeing 2 great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack from both of these guys that's been the big story so far.
The run to the left. Can't get him to the ground. 5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd
You're gonna
and
learn how to
5.
tackle, man.
The Black Knights
You better
want
learn
pick
how to
up the
tackle.
tempo. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. He wants to take the top off. 2 minutes now left in this
We'll
one.
take that.
Time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Can't
Come on,
make the
man.
play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
Let's go.
They make the catch, and the defense will
That's what we
force a
like to see.
turnover on downs. They want that clock to run. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're
Oh, I
trailing.
forgot
you
to
need
do
get
chew
the ball
clock.
back. You
I
got to
didn't
get
do
off
chew
the
clock.
field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Just steal screen, I guess.
They
I guess
gotta
that
come
works.
up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Go. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Soft spot in the middle.
They all thought I was doing the screen. They all
They
thought I was doing the screen.
He was really
Oh my
bothered
gosh.
by those
I gotta
two
do shoot
kicks
clock.
he threw in that loss last week, but he's been much more comfortable, much more certain in this one.
He had the one blunder, the one mistake that he probably wishes he could have back, but did a great job rebounding from that. And listen, having that short-term memory, being able to lead, it is critical at the quarterback position.
They'll move the tight end. Ready, go! It's a reverse. Oh, that did not go as planned, except for the defense. They were right there to make the big stop.
Well, the offense is trying to go with a trick play, and they're dialing up the reverse, but the defense had great eye discipline. They tracked the football from the running back to the receiver, and they were able to rally to him and make a big tackle for a loss.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. Gain on that play.
Offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
A strong, methodical, workmanlike
Easy
effort
W.
from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that, just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they
It was a
did.
fun game,
This is
man.
why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate.
That's a great W there, chat. Great W, man. Moved to 1-on-1 on the season. I felt very confident in that win right there. Very, very confident. That win felt good, man. That win felt good. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Let's go, baby. Now we play Hawaii. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's see how everyone's doing, through the first game. Who's 1-0? Anyone get upset? Man, some people... it's just conference. 0-2, 2-0. 0-2. Damn, Boise's 0-2 to start the year. Who did y'all play? Colorado State, and then they lost to Oregon. And they stack up some wins. Still very early. Who's USC beating to be 2-0? 31-6, 27. Nothing convincing, I think we might be able to hang with them, man. And they go, oh, that's the beginning of a road trip. You could put USC down a dark path, man. 33-14. And Oregon, man, they're winning by 2 possessions, but we can clean some stuff up, man. We can get busy. We can shake up this conference out of nowhere, man. I feel confident. Alright, chat. Till next time.